What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Good early afternoon from Johannesburg, South Africa. Hope you're doing well. Looking like Elvis. Anyways, oh, is there a little bit of a cord? Let me see here. Okay, sure. How's that? Better? Good enough. We're up in Bitcoin. Currently we're sitting at 20,321, up about 1.8 on the day. We're also going to take a look at the DXY. We're sitting at a market cap of 383 billion. 24-hour volume, 28.63 billion. Let's hop into the charts. We're here on the 1 hour time frame. So we were looking at the subwaves here as a potential wave 1, wave 2 pullback. Now we may be starting to put in that wave 3 where we've come up, we've made a wave 1, here's your wave 2 pullback. You see wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. To complete that third wave, the wave 3 within the wave 3 within the larger wave 3. If you've been following along with the channel, then it will all make sense to you as we're looking at this as a wave 1 in green here, wave 2 pullback, and looking for that larger wave 3. And of course there are sub waves. Now it really all depends if we break above. Let me remove my squiggly here. If we can come up and break this resistance here of about 20.7K, then we'd be looking at that wave 3 within our wave 3. As you can see right here, we had a wave 1, wave 2 pullback, and we're looking for a potential wave 3 to the upside. Now you can see we beautifully bounced off our yellow box, absolutely perfect here. We came all the way down to the 0.786. If we take our Fibonacci from the bottom of the wave 1 all the way up to the top, you can see the wave 2 pullback came right down to the 0.786, which was at 19.3K. Which is the bounce zone we talked about yesterday. Oh, sorry guys, in between about 19.7 and 19.3. We had a beautiful bounce off 19.3K. So we'll see if we can come up and break this high. It is bullish that we are above 19.8K, which is the previous bull market high, which we've been covering here on the channel. So the fact that we're able to push back above that level right here is the previous bull market high. And we are still holding above that level is bullish in my opinion, and gives you a higher likelihood that you could potentially see that push all the way up to 26.4K, which is this wick low. We have a potential double bottom as well as a potential ascending triangle if we push up to this level of resistance. It all depends if we hold above 19.8K. If we can hold this level and some volume begins to step in, we can definitely see that push. The bearish scenario, I'd want to see a candle close below this wick here about 18.7. If I open this up, you see this wick down here. If we had a candle close below that level, then I'd be more convinced you're coming down. But as of right now, we had a strong push to the upside and we're holding above 19.8K. As long as we stay above 19.8K, then we can potentially see that rally up to 26.5. I want to show you guys the DXY. We had a big pump yesterday on the DXY and we've come all the way up to the 1.272 extension. I'm just going to zoom this out. This is the 4 hour. We have a bearish divergence. We're creating a higher high, lower high. So I want to show you guys this on the daily here. So I pulled my Fibonacci from the previous high. We broke this major level, this white box here. We broke that level. We back tested it and we saw a continuation to the upside. Now we also have a bearish divergence on the daily. We're creating higher highs, we're creating lower highs, and we've reached the 1.272 extension. If, and it is a big if we were to see a rejection off this level and start to come back down to 103, the previous high for a retest, then we could see a rally. That's when you could see that rally up to 26K. We have a bearish divergence, but if the DXY continues to push up to the 1.414, up to the 1.618, that's when you're going to see Bitcoin start to come down. But potentially, if we do see a rejection off this level and this bearish divergence begins to play out, the divergences on the daily can take time. That's when you can see that rally. So I'm watching the DXY quite closely here to see if we get rejected off the 1.272. But as I mentioned, it is bullish that we're above 19.8K. A little bit of boring price action here, but if we do see that breakout to the upside, do expect a retest of about 21.7, 21.8. That's a major level of resistance. If we can break through that, then we can see that huge rally to the upside. But as of right now, we're just consolidating. Potentially, we're looking for our wave 3 to the upside, the sub wave within the larger wave 3. as potentially we've made a wave 1, we've had a wave 2 pullback. So what we may be looking at here is that we've started a wave 1 within the wave 3. This is your wave 2 pullback. If we can break this high, then we're looking at a wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 to the upside. Complete that wave 3, the smaller wave 3 within the larger wave 3 within the larger wave 3. I feel kind of goofy saying that, but I guess another way of saying it is this is your smaller subwave within your larger subwave within the larger wave 3. But it all depends. Can we break 20.4K, break this high, and that would give you confirmation that we are going to see that wave 3 to the upside? Or do we get rejected here, we begin to roll, we lose this low and validating this structure? If we come down and we lose this wave 2, then do expect 17.6K. But as of right now, I'm looking at the bullish scenario just due to the fact that we are back above 19.8 and we're holding above that level. As long as we're above that level, then I'm looking for that bullish scenario. And then if we break below it, I'll have to look at the targets to the downside, especially if we come down and we lose about 18.8K. You know, we come down, we lose this wick, then I'd have more confirmation that we are going to make that move to the downside. We've been following that fractal, but we have extended longer. Let me see here. Let me do a little measurement from the bottom. So let me get right to the candle. Yeah, we're about 18 days with that fractal here. As I had mentioned, wick down, 26 days of consolidation, wick down, 26 days of consolidation, drop. We had 14 days of consolidation before we dropped again, and we've already consolidated for 16 days here. So we may invalidate this fractal. As I mentioned, just because there is a fractal doesn't mean it's going to follow it perfectly, but it was something we were watching here on the channel. So that's it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord. Over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. And you can get my trade signals at the $10 membership. We took a long trade right off that rebound here for Matic. We had a retest, and Matic did break out to the upside. If I quickly pop it open, you can see we had a retest. We saw a nice push to the upside. Didn't quite meet my technical targets. I had my stop loss at my break even, so I broke even on that trade. But we have been making some juicy profits here with our trades. So you can sign up through the $10 membership for my leverage trades and my spot trades as well. Recently on the last pump, we had a 70% move from our entry with our Matic trade and a 33% move from our entry with our Soul trade, and those were our spot trades. You can sign up through the Discord, or sorry guys, you can sign up through the Patreon link. Make sure to sign up to Bybit. That's where I do all my trading, $4,500 in bonuses. You can sign up through the links in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.